Good morning and welcome to Monday Coffee Crafting. This is Kimberly with Journal Breeze, and I'm so happy you stopped by. It's just the perfect day to have a little time to look at a super easy to make, super fun. It's just no work and just pretty. The whole thing is just pretty. You just pick a theme, you buy a composition notebook, and that's all you do. So I want to welcome you first with a little message. Hopefully you can read this. It says, "In the peaceful mind, intuition finds voice." Isn't that beautiful? I bought it eons ago. It's actually a magnet. It was on my refrigerator for a really long time. And now I have it near my desk. I like to be reminded that peaceful is never really nothing. It's really everything. And our intuition does find its voice there if we listen. So I am showing you this now because I consider this to be my meditation journal. So there is a lot of writing space in this journal. But I have scattered, this is denim from a pair of old jeans. And this incredible paper is from the Shibori collection from the Paper Cameo. It looks like a boro quilt. It could be considered a wabi-sabi because there looks to be maybe a patch here. It's just gorgeous. I glued this on. It's from something else, I don't know, but just looked right there. And these are also in the kit, but on a separate piece of paper, so I glued these on. It's just a phenomenal kit. Oh my gosh. So I relegated anything I did in here to the Shibori kit. And also, over the years, I have collected many, many pictures of meditation, and they all look like, something from the Buddha religion, which is not my religion, but they are peaceful, they symbolize meditation. But this could just as easily be a prayer journal or a contemplation journal. It just depends on, what it is you do to think more deeply. I made this out of a charm, again, that I've had for a really long time. And so I couldn't possibly tell you where I got it. It's very lightweight, I think it could have come even off of a bottle of, liquor or perfume, or, it's square. Normally those coins are round. So I don't really know, but, we all keep our eye out for interesting things, right? And then this is just a piece of elastic I got at Michael's. It's a card that has like 4 or 5 different colors of elastic on it. And I figured this will grow in its size, so I made it extra long by adding this loop and just doing a knot so I can make it larger as needed. So this is what it looks like from the side. I have one metal clip, but otherwise I've kept it pretty much in the composition notebook. It's a pretty big composition notebook. This is not your typical one. This is by Mead, and it was pretty large. It's 9 3/4 by 7.5. So it's called a composition notebook by Mead, but I don't think it really. It's not that small, skinny one you think of. Sorry, I can tell my voice is getting a little rough already. Okay, so here we go. Let's make sure these fit. Yeah. So here's another piece of paper. So you can imagine that to make this, I just had to lay the paper down, glue it, and then cut around. That's how it was easier to glue it on and cut around than it was to draw around and cut and have it fit. I did that at the beginning, and this one may have been done that way. The corners are not exactly rounded on this, so each one had to be cut anyway after I bothered to trace. So then I just started to glue it on and cut around it. This is a tag that I made a long time ago. I copied this picture onto tracing paper and then cut it out and glued it so you can see the thistle through it. And it's really pretty being translucent, since meditation is transcending. This is a piece of a calendar. And then this is a tuck spot. I cut up different pieces of paper here. I think this is 2 different pages. And then a meditating Buddha from a magazine. So then I just sort of went every, I don't know, less than 10 pages basically, and put in the rest of this beauty. So this is a tag from Cherry Blossoms, and I slow stitched this material. It's indigo. It's real Japanese indigo. And I just did different stitches a long time ago. It just happened to fit this tag, and I liked this top. This is just an interesting little extra piece of metal that I put in there, and then this piece of metal holds it down. You know, Tim Holtz thing. And then this is the tuck spot. I brought this to show the tuck. It's a brad, that thing I showed you. Another piece of one of the Boro pages, and the prayer by St. Francis of Assisi that we're all so familiar with. Oh Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. And on and on. It's a postcard that I've had forever. So, perfect place for it. And now we have papers that look more like Shibori. Isn't that gorgeous? I did something here I thought you might find interesting. I gotta glue that on better. Ooh, definitely. I use wax paper to back and frame this picture that I cut out of, I don't know, some sort of heavier, thicker paper. But he's sitting, you know, looks like he's sitting in the clouds, but there's a mountain under there, and the mountains are behind him. And so I used wax paper that I tore as a, you know, reference to the air and the breeze and the spirit, really, surrounding him. And I just thought that was super cool. It's kind of hard to see, but on the page it's just kind of a little bit of a different color from that. It doesn't really shine when you're looking right at it. It shines right now because of the sun, but I just thought it was kind of a cool thing. But I can see that the wax paper is not wanting to take the glue stick. Let me try again. Whew. That's all I used was Beacon 3-in-1 and glue stick. I used Beacon to put the pages on. I actually put the glue around the edges of the paper and then put it down. Some of them I might have gone like this, but for the most part I just did the edges. I didn't want the pages to be super stiff. I hate using a lot of fabric or glue stick because it makes things so stiff. And that is the opposite of what it is to meditate or relax or prayer. You know, you're not going to be stiff doing that. So I wanted a lot of flexibility. So this is another one of the Shibori pages. Isn't that gorgeous? Looks like watercolor, even if you don't think of it as Shibori. It looks like watercolor. And denim, which is what I love. And this I cut out of one of the other Boro pages. You can see the stitching. I just love this. And then I took a quote. Mindfulness is about being fully awake in our lives. It is about perceiving the exquisite vividness of each moment. And then this is shrunken down from another kit. I don't have any recollection what kit, but I did think it was a pretty combination. And I really wanted to stay with the blues because blue is a very calming color. And then I used wax paper, to go around the expression of mindfulness. Living mindfully is to savor each moment. It's early here. I'm not totally awake, I guess. I'm sorry. Sometimes when I would do the page, even though I would set it up perfectly, it would still end up being a little bit short. So if it was super short, I put in some sort of a decoration here to kind of avoid it. But look at this beautiful gold. Can you tell? Isn't that pretty? Love, love, love. Let's see what's next. This is another clear, transparent thing. It's a bag, that some of the goodies we buy come in. I don't know what the goodies were. And then I cut this out of a magazine a long time ago. I love the labyrinth. You meditate while you're on the labyrinth, and I just love it. So I love this paper, Shibori paper, and I didn't want a pocket that would cover it up since this was so big and covered up a lot of it. I wanted to, I wanted to be able to see it. Well, I'll do that later. Okay. Another piece from the Shibori kit. And down the road I can write on it. I can add a beautiful quote or some sort of a picture that I want to add. I felt good about leaving it plain. Oh, I just love how I did the center. This is the center of the composition notebook. Is that beautiful or what? So these are obviously the same digital, and I just laid them on their side and cut them at the same place. And then this incredible Buddha. He's in Thailand. Oh my gosh. Don't you feel the energy radiating? Oh, I love, love, love how this turned out. Just love it. Hello, girl. Hello, sweetie. Hello, baby. That's my doggie. She gets worried when I film, so I have to say hi to her so she doesn't freak out. I don't know why she gets weird. I guess because I'm not talking to anybody. It's okay, girl. Did you eat? Hope so. Okay. Oops. Ooh. Oh, it's got a little gluey at the end, or maybe they never... Huh. I think I got glue on it. Okay, well, I'll go through that. And this is another tag that I made a long time ago on top of a paint chip. This came out of an ad, and then I put a dictionary page here. Relief is described. Relieve. And, of course, it's a pocket so it can hold anything. Excuse me. But look at this wonderful paper. This is from the kit as well. Be still and known. And no, Thich Nhat Hanh, of course. That's what he's famous for. His circles and then his words of wisdom inside. Backed it with another Shibori print. Put on this to form the pocket. Oh, I guess at one point. Huh. Let's see. Why did I do that? I don't know. Okay. This is a page from my own collection, I think. Or this is from hers. I'm not sure if this is in the kit or not. I think it's from my own papers. And then this is a tuck. Again, from that kit that I can't remember who. And it's shrunk down. I know this is from my own papers. This is from that kit. This is holding the paper so that this is a tuck spot underneath. And I added Oh no, I copied this. That's right. I made this a while ago. I copied this from my own collection, and then there was a space that I'd cut out to use it in my cherry blossom journal that I showed you a bit ago. And so I put these two pieces of ephemera that were in the cherry blossom kit. I put these in here, and I love them. So I think I will do more of these kinds of pages in here where I put something on top that I really love that will hide the quilting that I do, or the journaling. This is a belly band, and Just Breathe is the sentiment. I cut this out of that brown paper that I showed you from the kit. Just Breathe, of course, is from something else. That's the full piece of paper from the kit. This is another picture that I've kept for just years. I just love it, and I wanted to use it, and now I have to cut it down. I love that this road is here, and it just shows you how tall bamboo can be. It's amazing, isn't it? And then I guess this is what, grasses that grow at the bottom, or I don't know, but it's all bamboo. And then this is from that kit. I'll see if I can find it and put it in the description box, but I find that the Etsy search engine is useless. If I didn't buy it recently, then even when I just go through my purchases, they don't seem to go in order. It's so strange. I don't find I can put in any description and ever get anything in my purchases. In the purchases, the search box does not work for me. I mean, literally, I put something in, I click, and nothing changes. It's never produced anything. And so, I've bought hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kits. And so if I bought it a while ago, it's just extremely time consuming. And you're better off, trying to find it, putting Japanese into the search engine of Etsy yourself. And then this is our final page. This is from my own kit, or my own collection. And this is more of that wonderful Boro quilt. Oh, I just love it so much. And these are little scraps that I can use. Look at this cute Buddha head with the live bird on it. Is that cute? And these are different words that I had printed on vellum a long time ago, which I'm going to put in here. And of course another Thich Nhat Hanh saying, peace in ourselves, peace in the world. And some words from a book. That's the word, Peaceful Triumphs. So just, filling this as I use it, and having space to write was really important to me. And having a beautiful book that I can grab or carry with me to a park or the beach and take on vacation. It's kind of weighty, kind of heavy, but just so beautiful. Love using my old jean. And so I really recommend that you find a larger composition book like this. This actually had a white faux leather binding as part of it, and the papers are sewn inside, and there's a lot of papers. And I actually got it at a thrift shop for a song, so I don't even know if they still make them like this, but I would check up a place like Office Depot as opposed to Dollar Store. I don't think Dollar Store would have something quite as well made as this one. It was really nice with that faux leather. I couldn't believe I was going to cover it, actually, because it was really nice, but it was a pinky purple, so I didn't really like it. And now I love how it turned out. So I hope you'll consider it and pick a theme you really like. Really lends itself to a prayer journal or a yoga journal, whatever you do to relax and clear your mind, and then you want to write after because something came to you, or you realized something, or you want to document what you did. That's what I use this for, when I have insights, because I've had moments of contemplation or moments of meditation, or gone on a long walk and things occurred to me. So I'll be using this book really soon. Thanks for joining me today, you guys. I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed my Monday coffee sort of crafting. And I will hopefully see you again. If you have a chance to like this, if you did, I would appreciate it. Or if you'd like to subscribe, that would be fun to see you again. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great day.